everybody, Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. We're up here at Bungie for IGN First, covering Destiny, the Destiny beta, and beyond all month long. I'm with Eric Osborne, better known as Irk. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
So you're going to give us a tour of the tower. This is our social hub. This is where we'll always come back to in Destiny. We can group up with friends here. We can do all kinds of stuff. I thought it'd be great if you could give us a tour of the ins and outs of what's going on at the tower.
Yeah, that's actually a really awesome description. So we want a safe place people to return to, buy some new weapons and gear, meet up with their friends, maybe just check out a sunset or a day-night cycle. It's a relaxing place. It's in third person, so you can check out all of your cool gear. Maybe you can do some slow walking and strut around, make other people check out your gear, wonder where you got it. We've got these handy red droids here if you get lost. We've got a little map here. So we're in the Tower Watch right now, and there's a lot of fun stuff for me to do. We've got a gunsmith, we've got a cryptarch, we've got a postmaster, and there's some other destinations in the tower as well. Tower North, Tower Hangar, the Hall of Guardians, which we'll check out here in just a second. So right here on my left, I've got a couple of vendors. One is special orders, and I can actually, me personally, from Bungie Net, can send gifts to you from outside of the game, which is really cool, and the first thing that we've never really been able to do that in a great way before, and so we've built that in. We had some success in the Halo era where we could send somebody a special nameplate for doing a cool art contest or something like that. But in this world, we're going to be sending messages to people even in the beta that says, hey, come play with us Saturday night because we want to drive concurrency. So maybe there'll be a special reward for you if you do that. And can
you do that through the Destiny companion app as well, or is that just on
You can absolutely check out a lot of things through the companion, your character, your build. You can customize your build. You can see all of your bounties. You can check out where your level is, and a bunch of fun stuff with advisors. I think you guys talked with Gossett. And we'll have a bunch of cool stuff to announce about our companion app throughout beta. If you're playing beta right now, you're probably using it. So we've also got our postmaster, which is another way for us to deliver in-game rewards. So if the speaker wants to send you a special reward, or another vendor has noticed that you've done something awesome in the Crucible, you might be able to pick up some stuff from this this fancy robot here. So up here we've got our bounties. So we want to give players the ability to sort of customize their mission, to sort of go after some things that maybe aren't in story, or add another layer of accomplishment on top of the other activities they're doing. So you can see we've got 3 really basic Crucible bounties here. They will ramp up in difficulty over time, and of course the rewards in kind. And then we've got some Vanguard bounties, and I'll show you that vendor in just a moment.
So they're basically PvP challenges that reward you back in the
competitive multiplayer challenges. We've got these are challenges you could earn in story or in a strike or out exploring the world. They refresh just like all of our vendors, so you'll see new ones coming in from time to time. If you've picked all these up and beaten them, you'll know when the next ones will drop. If you don't want to do one and you've picked it up, you can drop it on your own. We never force you to do anything you don't want to.
Got some mystery doors up there?
Got some mystery doors up there. I think we might open those up during beta if we're feeling generous, or if maybe feeling spry. Over here we've got our gunsmith. I think people have already picked up on some of the voices and the voice actors you're hearing in the game. The gunsmith is one I haven't seen anybody get quite yet, but I think some people with good ears might pick them up. So I can pick up weapons here if I want to compare to what I have currently equipped, or see what level they are. I can just pull the trigger and check that out. These are
Gunsmith will obviously be a frequent stop for everybody as they level up.
Yep, everything in the main plaza is pretty much a frequent stop. So we wanted to make sure people aren't having to spend a half an hour scouring for the cool things that they need right away. So everything that's in the tower is pretty much just a few seconds jaunt away. He's also selling some ammo synthesis consumables. So if you're out in a player versus enemy mode, you can stack up on, if you want to play a legendary strike, you might want to bring some heavy ammo. Of course, that doesn't work in competitive multiplayer. You need to still grab that from the map in the interest of fairness. I bought all these rockets. Over here we've got our vault system, so you can store weapons in here. You see I've got a piece of armor in there. It's a little bit higher level. I can share that between classes, in this case, characters. So if I have 2 warlocks, I can throw that in there and share it. If I've got a little brother who plays Destiny, maybe I can throw him some gear.
Or if you were telling me earlier, if you see something awesome at the gunsmith, maybe buy 2 of it, and you can save one for one of your other characters that you may not even have rolled yet.
Yeah, if you're in love with the Galahad C and you like that assault rifle, you should buy 3. So we're over in the hangar now. If you're fast enough when you first land, you'll be able to see your ship descend down to the decks below. There's a great view out the back. And then here we've got our Vanguard vendor, which you can earn reputation if you're out in the field and you're fighting spin metal leaves in the Cosmodrome. This is where you might want to come back to get some reputation, get some better gear. You can also take that to the Crucible vendor. Up here we have our shipwright. She'll sell you blueprints to ships and sparrows. If you want to upgrade the look or performance of your sparrow, that's where you want to go. Down below, we've got
down into the bowels of the tower.
Down the bowels of the tower, we've got Dead Orbit down here, recruiting Guardians. Up above in the glass, we've got Future War Cult, FWC. And then down below here, we've got sort of a mystery section, which I believe right now will probably not be populated with any vendors, but you might want to stop back and see if maybe someone will appear from time to time with some freaky stuff.
What? I don't know what that means.
You'll know what it means when you see it. You know what freaky stuff means, Ryan.
Well, you know, only on weekends. It's obviously nighttime now, but we've got the full day-night cycle. You'll get the nice sunrise here coming up in a bit.
Yep. So we'll kind of hustle over here. Show you the Hall of Guardians down below. Another frequent stop. Every class has their own Vanguard. So if you're looking for better gear specifically for your class, you want to head down there into the Hall of Vanguards. You'll see there's some people in here already frequenting. One for the Warlock, one for the Hunter, one for the Titan. So they're sort of keeping watch over the Guardians, keeping them safe, giving them missions. If you're out doing explore missions, you'll get VO from them in the field. A lot of people have picked up on some casting we haven't announced, but I think some of it's pretty obvious.
You guys are definitely sci-fi fans at Bungie. That much is obvious.
We love the sci-fi, absolutely. We love the real sci too. We've got a lot of guys who are interested in, you know, space and space exploration. So we watch SpaceX with great interest. Some of our guys went to the final shuttle launches. We've been bringing Craig Hargrove out from JPL to give talks here at the studio. So yeah, lovers of sci-fi and lovers of science, real. Down here we have another faction vendor, New Monarchy, here around the corner through this little puddle. Here, I'll jump it so I don't get my boots wet.
Obviously, we're in beta. We're in a sort of somewhat staged environment just for our purpose here. But how many people might be milling about the tower at any given time?
Pretty much anywhere there's public spaces, it's sort of an endless stream. So what's happening is people are coming and going constantly. So all that matchmaking technology is happening behind the scenes. You don't see the gathering state. You don't see any of the tech. We really want that to feel seamless. So it should feel, especially in the tower, very populated as you move through. You can see over here, yeah, we're in our lab, but we already have, 10 or so people in here. And the upper limit is really not bounded by the technology. It's what feels good for us. We don't want it to feel too crowded. We don't want it to feel overwhelming. So here you can see the speaker is sort of teasing you on some of the exotics. These are actually just legendary, so these aren't even exotics, but you can see we can have a lot of fun with some of the gear you can get later in the end game, really show off what kind of character you are. This might be familiar to some Bungie fans. I think that's it. This is probably a good place to stop. Sun's going down. We've got this beautiful view of the Traveler out the back, this kind of crazy arcane contraptions winding down.
That was a good tour of the tower, some of the stuff we can do, people we can chat with. Urk, thanks very much. And for more on Destiny, the Destiny beta, and beyond the beta, be sure to keep it locked right here all month long on IGN First.
All right, thanks, guys.